like a party team or a community team.
And joining me now is the BBC senior West Africa correspondent, Nkechi Ogbonna. And Nkechi, thanks for joining us on the program. How serious and unusual would you say these demonstrations are?
Wahiga, this protest, there are fears that this protest could spread into other parts of the country. A lot of Nigerians are really angry at this time with the state of the nation. Like we heard some of them say in that last tape that rolled, that the cost of food prices and transportation have increased in recent times. We also do know that insecurity issues are still a challenge. And so any type of civil unrest at the moment could spark protests that could probably result into fatalities.
I mean, one of the factors on the table is inflation and the declining currency. How badly would you say people's purchasing power has been eroded to lead to this?
To give us a better perspective, Wahida, commodities such as eggs have increased over 300% in the last 8 to 12 months. And for instance, a crate of egg used to go for about 27 cents and is now currently selling at over $1.50. And Wahida, it's terrible. Commodities like bread, rice, grains like millet have also skyrocketed. Price of fuel as well has also increased, which has also the ripple effects, which is the increase in transportation costs. And so all of this together are mitigating against people's purchasing power.
Well, let's talk about the government's current reaction, which is to release 42,000 tons of maize, millet, and other foodstuffs. What has been the response to this?
Nigerians are a little bit indifferent, and that's simply because of the way these palliatives have been distributed in the past. This is not the first time that the government is rolling out palliative initiatives to help curb the soaring cost of living. We do know that the government has a social register where it says there are poor and vulnerable people have been registered and would be beneficiaries of this palliatives that they want to distribute. But we do know that videos that have made it to social media when these distribution exercises begin show that a family of about 6 or 8 will only end up with about 4 or 5 cups of rice. Wahida, you would agree with me that that could barely square three times a day. You know, that could barely feed them for 3 times a day.
Well, Nkechi Ogbonna, thank you so much for joining us on that program to give us that perspective.